Nobody wants to come with me? Oh. I should have totally gotten a victim before I did this. What? Mm-mm. What the hell is going on? No, you did not ruin my day. I do not like when my day is ruined in any way, shape, or form. Why are you ruining my day? Let's see. What? What are you doing? If I have to start over, I'm gonna be pissed. Mm, but I will have a victim though. Oh, that's good. I love having a victim. Mm, 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 mm. Mm-hmm. Ah! There, my day's not ruined. All right, everything's fine. Okay, I'll stop eating on camera. Hey. What are you doing? Hey. So first of all, I like to say at this meeting that. Oh wait, I better tweet this out. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Like it's not. I'm not even starting yet because like I'm not even really supposed to. I wasn't gonna start until 6 California time, so like I'm 15 minutes early. Mm-mm. So like there's 15 minutes before I'm really starting. Because I have some things to say about some things. So first of all, I like to say at this meeting that. Oh wait, I better tweet this out. When I'm not even starting yet, because like I'm not even really supposed to. I wasn't gonna start until 6 California time, so like I'm 15 minutes early. So like there's 15 minutes before I'm really starting. Because I have some things to say about some things. Like, what are you doing? Didn't nobody ask for no fucking nothing. Just and this is around the time when the whole entire like the computer just gets like ahead of itself and it's like, oh, I know what you want. You want to print this? I'm like, no, no, didn't want to print this. Uh So this is the Bianca Delarosa is very online podcast. It's a podcast about me, Bianca Delarosa, being super fucking online. Because apparently being very online is very, very bad. So, and I'm always very, very bad. So here we are. Yay. Yay, 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 yay. The whole entire, like, the computer just gets, like, ahead of itself. And it's like, oh, I know what you want. You want to print this. I'm like, no. All right, here we are. So hold on. Because I got somebody joining me in a minute. So I can actually start right now. We. I gotta turn myself off so that I'm not like talking on a computer. And like, apparently, here goes, here goes. Shh, shh. Bianca, shut up. Hearing myself talking back to myself is so ridiculous. All right, so I'm eating chips and being online. Mm, mm. So what? As while we wait for our guests to appear, what we can do is we can do some recaps of like last week, like what the hell was going on last week. Last week we were all sitting around waiting for Trump to finish pretending like he could possibly win the election, right? So like we were just waiting for him to just finally say Okay, I admit it. I didn't win. Like that's totally like that's all I wanted to hear. And he like for some reason he was like totally opposed to saying that. So his people are ratcheting up all these conspiracy theories. I mean, they are such bad conspiracy theories. Very bad, dumb ones. Mm, I'm just writing something here. Live stream podcast. I actually do it. What? Ow! Bam. So, like, I know it's bad to be very online, and I know that like I'm like a terrible person for it and whatnot. So, like, you know, I'm good with that. I spend my time online, um, waiting for Trump to leave office. So I don't really feel like it's time that I'm wasting exactly. And apparently near Tandon scares the fucking holy shit out of people. So like I've been noticing the last few days, right? Like okay, we all know what happened. I'll just talk about it. So for the Office of Budget Management, Biden has tapped near Tandon, right? Now, I've had like a whole bunch of Twitter accounts and like I've gotten her to follow me on most of them, just not this last one. So I guess I have to go around and like beg her, but now she's so important, it won't happen, but whatever. So like um like I have always liked Near Tandon. I don't know why people don't like her. Um but then again, I don't know why they don't like me, so that's what do I know? So apparently, what I'm gathering, the reason why they don't like her, especially, is because she is scary, right? Like she'll beat them up. Like they have this story. They're like, she beat up Faye Shakir. She punched him in the face. Um, and like I love that fucking story. That story is fucking great because I'm like, is he scared? Like, is he scared of her? Like, hey, Sheree. So we have our one of my co-hosts, Sheree. Right now,
Hello,
today we're doing
hello.
the I'm calling it the Bianca Delarosa's very online podcast because apparently being very online is very bad, and I'm the most very online person. Period. So I'm very
Well,
online and I'm very
how do
terrible.
you define berry?
Very means like I'd
Berry
be up
is
at night and
subjective, isn't it?
I mean like it depends. It's not necessarily productive. You could be very online and like just sit around and troll Democrats about socialism.
Is that an admission of guilt? No,
You
no.
could
The fifth?
I, I don't even know numbers. You could use your online time to say that the Republican establishment can't stop us, the Democratic establishment can't stop us, nobody can stop us, and you could do that if that's what you want to do.
Okay,
I use my very online
that's
time
very.
to wait for Trump to leave. So like that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for him to leave, and when he leaves, I'm probably gonna do a lap around the perimeter to make sure he's gone.
Yeah,
You know, because I need him to get off.
I'm
Like I'm gonna
tired of it.
report him when he's no longer president. Probably starting like what time does he get? Like does Biden get sworn
Noon,
in?
12 o'clock.
Okay, so as soon as Biden gets the POTUS account, I'm reporting every Trump tweet that I feel is threatening or menace. That is my plan.
Harassment.
Like this is look, I've developed this plan over the last few days. I've said, what could I do to make Trump's life easier? I could
Easier.
liberate him. I could save him from having to be like, oh God, I'm like tied to my Twitter account. Oh, it sucks so much. And I could help him. He violates TOS
So it's
all
like
the
an
time.
intervention then.
Yeah, I do. And I feel like I should get paid for it because like I don't really like him very much. So me doing those extra work for him, like
Yeah,
for
yeah.
free,
But
dude. Like
I don't think we want to be on his payroll, though, do we?
no, I don't. I don't. No,
Ever,
I.
ever,
I'm
never,
not going
ever.
to jail.
The rest of them are.
Don Jr.'s going to jail.
and brother Eric, and sister and
And Eric
husband.
is going to jail. Eric is
Yeah,
going to jail, everybody. I think
but
Ivanka's going to jail too.
they're gonna put money on their books.
Who?
Any of them,
I don't even have no money. What do black people have to lose? We have nothing.
nothing.
We can't put no money on his books. We can't do nothing for these
Mm-mm.
people. We have nothing to lose. We're over here at the edge of danger. That's how we live. We survive on
Every
the
day,
edge. I can't.
every day.
But you can go up to your third floor and see if you have some extra money laying around. Do you have any? No, I didn't see any. There's none there.
Well, not my third floor.
No, there's nothing there. I
No,
looked.
no, there's nothing there.
None. 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 There's like
Just a
land,
couple
like
of percent.
waiting, like a little dust bunny under the thing. That's it.
Yeah,
Nothing for
that's
Trump.
about it.
So
Nothing.
I'm still gonna be this.
We paid ours out in taxes, so there's that. But we actually pay more than
You
seven
didn't pay
hundred
your
and fifty
taxes.
dollars.
I mean, like Trump's president. Like I would wait until Biden came, then pay my taxes because like I don't trust him. I don't trust Trump. I'd be like, can I get my taxes a little bit deferred back a little bit, just till
As far
January?
back as he did,
Yeah, I mean, just to January
right?
21st. Who knows? You never know. Trump has control over too much stuff. He's trying to like pull all the cords out of the walls and like make sure you can't get cable wired
And
in there again and never get a new phone line in there. Like you ain't gonna never get nothing in here again. Like he is scared, and I am
do you
like,
remember? Do you remember when George Bush won? W won, and they took all the W's off the keyboards as the Clinton administration left the White House. Do you remember that?
yep.
Real story. It happened.
I don't feel like there was anything wrong with that. That was just a
I
little
thought
bit.
that was funny,
Yeah, it
but
was just
this
a little
dude
bit
right here,
mischief, innocent
yeah,
fun. You know, this dude, what is he doing? Hiding dead bodies? I don't know. That was just a suggestion I
probably.
came up with.
There may be some truth to it.
It could be it could be it could be Russian hookers and it could be oligarch money. It could be like there's so many things it could be. I see him as a potential organized crime at all times. So, how are
Potential.
you,
I think he's already there, don't you think?
Jared Kushner? That's who I was going to say was going to go to jail.
He's scary.
Jared Kushner.
He is scary.
Ivanka can beat him up.
I don't think she will. She's going along with it. She may be pulling the puppet strings. I don't know.
She's definitely the boss. I'm sorry, Jared doesn't have enough personality or charisma
Anatomy. Oh,
to come up with any of the shit that they do. I'm sorry, he has nothing. He's a. You ever see somebody and you know that you're like that's a blank. That person's a blank. That's how I see Jared.
yeah.
He's like a blank. Like what are you here for?
That's what
A
makes him creepy to
drone,
me.
huh?
That's what makes him creepy to me.
Yeah, he's
Like
creepy.
there's something that's not right.
Besides the vacant look in his eye,
Especially the vacant looking at it. And his
it might be the
hair.
overuse of
It's the
Carmex.
combination. It's the combination of yeah. Ooh, I hope it's not Carmax. Like maybe it's chopstick. He went old
I bet you
school.
it's Carmex because my old governor, Sean Parnell, he
Yeah.
overused Carmex. You could totally fucking tell. And like I'm like, it's just gonna make your lips peel, and you're gonna have to just put more Carmex on. It's gonna make your lips peel. It's
Yeah.
just
It's a
it's a
vicious
rotating.
cycle.
It's yeah, but you could tell he just wanted that new skin every day. Just he. I didn't like Sean Parnell at all. Can you tell? He
Oh, no, no,
made
no.
me miss Sarah Palin,
Wow, that says a lot.
and I didn't like
I
her.
don't think, yeah, I was gonna say, did anybody? Well, I guess some people did. I don't know. She was quirky in the beginning.
Okay, so
Um,
in the beginning, she was still competent. That I have a theory that they put her on some sort of pills.
I think so because to see her after, like from when she was the like nominee, and then
Yeah,
afterwards, the
she's crazy.
decline, she looks like a homeless person. Like dresses like she just grabbed whatever she could put on, and that's how she rolled. I think that's telling. Something wasn't right.
And her husband, I think he's
Todd,
the one that was like that one. I think her husband's the one that ended that relationship because she's too much.
she became too much.
She did. She was nice though, man. Like I met her at the grocery at the Walmart, at the Walmart one time, and like was holding her baby, and she had the younger daughter, and she had the other daughter, and like all the kids were there, and I was well, not the bigger kids because they had already grown dick hairs or gotten
Yeah.
pregnant or whatever, but like they were there, and then like she was very nice to me. She was like, "Oh, hi, nice to meet you." Like I was just standing by her in line, like and she made sure, like, made it a point to like reach out and say something. And she was taller than I expected, right? Because I'm short.
Really?
Yeah, so I expected her to be like my height,
Yeah.
and she was
Yeah.
not. Yeah, she was not. She was like 5'6", 5'7". I was like,
Was she really?
yeah. And she had a baby, and the baby was nice. And then her youngest daughter was like wanted to take care of the baby, and she was like,
Yeah.
"No, you're like the baby's almost as tall as you. Like you can't. This is not working out. Like the physics of this does not work out." And like she was just really nice, and she even smelled good. I noticed that because I noticed that about women because I'm weird,
Yeah. No. Smell. Yeah.
And I did not sniff her hair. Okay, I didn't sniff her
You
hair
don't
or
have to get
anything.
that close.
No, I didn't like no, but like her hair was in that updo that she used to do, and
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah, and she was very, of course, dressed like a conservative woman, but still,
She is who she is, right?
And she asked me, "Oh, well, how are you doing, on heating fuel and basic stuff?" Like she was just asking me a checklist of different things, like how are you doing with food? How
Really?
are you doing for rent? How are you doing for this? How are you doing for that? Right? And so I was like, "Wow, I've never had a governor or a fucking even my well, Mark Begich, of course, asked, but." It's only because I rented a building from him. Probably that he asked me if I was okay. If I was okay, do I need a ride? Because I'm high. But no, like I was like, well, that's really nice, and I explained to her that I was doing okay, you know, um, that everything was all good. I'm working right now, and she said, well, how you know if how would you do with a little bit of extra cash? What would you put it towards? How would it help you? And I was needing to get a new car at the time because like I had a bug
Yeah.
and I needed to like I needed money to put down on a car. And I told her that I was like I need money to go because I have my kid in daycare and daycare's over here and I work over here and it's far to get back and forth. I can't take the bus because the buses here don't work. And she nodded and she said, "I'm gonna get that to you. I'm gonna help you, right?" And lo and behold, did this woman come up with? She went back and talked to the state, whatever the Congress, the state house, and whatever, and they passed a bill that gave us extra money, like I don't know, like a couple $1,000s or something, I don't know, and out of the oil reserve funds, and that's what the fuck she was talking to me about in the store. Well, that's the only time I've ever had anybody ask me anything that's a elected official, besides Mark Begich, of course, because he has to ask. He's, I can't hear
Rob
you.
Noss came to my
Oh,
door, which I thought was pretty neat.
who?
Rob Noss?
Oh
He's Oregon House of Representatives, and he literally went door knocking before COVID last year. And I had a nice chat with him. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm a Democrat." He's like, "Who are you voting for?" And I was like, "I'm voting for Biden because I was a Kamala Harris supporter." And he was like, "What the?" He was like, "Everyone here is like a Bernie supporter." And I was like, "I know. Hi."
yeah. It must be hard for you in Oregon to be right.
I have to just hold my tongue a lot. I'm really quiet. I don't even talk to people anymore. People are like,
like,
"Wow, like we didn't even say
like,
anything." I'm like,
hi, Oregon, you were wrong.
if I open my mouth, shit would come out.
Yeah, so when people talk about pay, and that is another thing she said to me. What do you think about me taxing the oil companies? And I was like, good fucking job, because this has been a bone of contention forever with us up here about the oil companies not paying their fucking share of taxes. They take all that oil out, they make all this money, and they don't want to pay for it. And we had been like not taxing them and kind of like giving them tax credits. And she was like, that ended. And then like, boom, she ended that and she fucking taxed them finally. Sean
No, we lost
Parnell.
Cherie.
I know she can come back.
She'll come back.
Sean Parnell ruined it. He fucking repealed the taxes and gave him tax credits, and I was like, well, what the fuck did you undo that shit? Sarah Palin was in full, like she had her full faculties before she ran off with McCain. This is why, like I'm telling you, they did something to her. They like it was like body snatchers. I was like,
Hmm.
who is this? Who the fuck are y'all? Like, who is this woman? Because it was she did not act anywhere near the same. And I was like, man, like my mom was like, they must have put her on some heavy duty medication or something for her anxiety
Hmm.
because she's acting completely fucking different. And now it's just like she's been like this so long. It's just how she's always been to me. Like, and I when I remember back, like how she was actually like she's one of those people that looks you in the face and that's very uncomfortable for me. So
Did you
I'm
know
like,
that my aunt used to work for the Department of Health and Human Services in
in
Alaska?
Alaska,
Yeah, and she actually worked with Sarah Palin and all that,
when
like 2001 to some to like Sarah Palin. I think even before that, like Aunt Carolyn was working in that for a long time.
I totally did not vote for Sarah Palin. Even though she was super nice to me in the store and all that, I hadn't voted for her.
You
She even
are
asked,
hard to get to the polls. You
no,
specifically.
me, yeah, it takes me a long time to get there, but when I get there, I've made a decision. But
I've made my decision.
yeah, but like she had asked me to vote for her whenever she had been running, and it was like downtown. I had met her before, like at the mall, right? That when she was just a candidate. Like everybody knows everybody here. It's not weird at all, right? So
Hmm.
I'm like at the Fifth Avenue Mall, and I'm like coming out of the fucking parking garage, and about to go across the street, and there's this white lady out there. I'm like, oh hell no! And I like try to. I thought it was the liberals, right, at first, and they're about to like hand me some fucking pamphlets for some. Like, come down to our fucking thing, to our rally or march or something. I was like, not right now. But I found out they were conservatives, and I was like, oh God, no, no, you're Republicans, no, 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 thank you. Like if I'm gonna juke the fucking liberals, I'm damn sure not gonna talk to you, right? And that was
Yeah.
it was a time crunch thing. But she was like, no, 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 I'm not that kind of conservative. Blah blah blah. I'm not trying to ban abortion. Da, 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 da. And I was like,
Sure.
great speech, that's great. Still not voting for you. And
Right?
heck no, I wasn't gonna vote for. I don't vote for Republican. And I let my daughter fill out my card when not this time, but the time before that when Murkowski got in. She did fill it for Murkowski because I had told her, "We'll vote for all the women because most all the women on the D's it was all they were all D's that were going up against smart people." Oh God, just I was like wrong one. She's like, "Well, what
Wrong
about when there's
one.
two women?" I was like, "Fuck," and she had already filled it in, and it was like whatever, we'll just let her in there. Worst mistake. I should have crossed it out and put my initials.
They would have thrown your ballot away if you did that. You
I
know
do
that.
not care. Better throw it away than to vote for fucking than to vote for that chicken. She looks like a chicken or a hen. She looks like a surprised hen. That's what Murkowski looks like. She looks like a surprised starving hen. She's weird.
That's low.
She's really weird. No, it's
I
not.
mean,
If you.
you're streaming live right now. Let's stick to the
Oh, did I say
facts.
that? No, the
Yeah.
facts are she looks like a. Facts are she looks like a skinny hen.
Yeah, but we all know that. Tell us something new.
Okay, let's talk about something new.
Yeah.
Um,
Near Tandon started the progressive movement. How about that?
I love it. Okay, so Tandon, why are they so mad about Tandon? Um, do you know? I do, because Tandon defeated the Bernie Bros single handedly. That's why
Hmm.
she sat up there on her timeline defeating the Bernie Bros. And since they're very online people and they don't fucking give a fuck about anything else but winning online, they like felt like she like really did them wrong by not like letting them fucking win. It was the weirdest shit. I don't even get it.
They suck.
They did the same thing to me though, but like whatever. Like I don't care. I don't get my feelings hurt. Did you hear about Sean King?
What's about him?
Sean King, mother, he started another group.
What's the group?
Oh my God, it's like hold Kamala and fucking Biden accountable and blah blah because we're blah blah and we're assholes. Like it's one of those groups. But he started like this group, but he's got there's another group, and I'm like, which one's the group? And then I realized that he's just like fucking duplicating groups at this point, just so that like I guess so his grift can get around further. I'm gonna get
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the link in a second. Hold the fuck up. Um, this one he's got partners, right? So like, yay, Sean King, good for you. Totally proud of you. You have people that you partner with.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're lawyers. So like, I'm like, how could you get anybody to trust you? Like straight up, like that. All the grifting he does, all the lying he does. Still, people fuck with him all the time. They do not care. I'm starting to think people like to get scammed, and that maybe I should just like learn how to do a scam or something, like just one good one. It's like how like you learn how to crochet or something, right?
Hmm.
And if you keep it up and you know like one pattern, you just do the same pattern, right? That's how I see Sean King. Sean King's like crocheting.
He's bad news.
Did you know that they think Biden has an ankle monitor on underneath his boot? Because
Really?
yeah, apparently,
What?
dude, QAnon is bad shit. QAnon, I think all they do is conspiracy theories now. They don't even like pretend to be serious, right?
No, they don't.
Yeah, okay. So QAnon has decided that my Biden's medical boot is hiding an ankle monitor because he's been arrested. And I don't.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yes, a secret arrest. Who? Wait, what else? There was somebody else that they thought was arrest. Oh, and they think like they a lot of them think President Obama is not like you don't they don't see him all the time because he's in prison.
People are crazy.
People are crazy. Here we go. So I'll read you the thing for so Sean King, recently hailed by Time magazine as one of the 25 most influential people in the world on the internet. Sean King is a skilled organizer and is the co-founder of Real Justice, which has helped elect brave new district attorneys all over the country. His daily podcast, The Breakdown, has become famous for its practical action steps for social good. He is a fierce advocate for families impacted by police brutality, white supremacy, and mass incarceration.
Mm, sure.
And then there's this Lee Merritt he's working with, who is a national civil rights lawyer and activist whose practice focuses on ending. They should have just left Sean King out. Why couldn't you do it without Sean? Um, Dismantling mass incarceration, founder of the Merritt Law Firm and co-founder of the American Black Cross. Merritt represents victims of discrimination and state violence and works with an international network of organizers to address various human rights issues. So that is Lee Merritt, who is working with Sean on. Go ahead and look. I give you the link. Grassroots. Yeah. I think this real justice shit is just like every other group he's ever had. You remember when he was doing. Hold on. Frederick. Wait. Fuck, man. He was doing the North Star project. Remember that project?
Hmm.
What happened to that? Whatever happened?
Mm. They probably took all the money out of it.
Yeah, okay. It was supposed to be this fucking comprehensive, like, it was going to remake the North Star paper that, God. Oh, here's Real Justice Pack. It's a pack. Of course it is. Of course it is. This motherfucker. This motherfucker. He's lucky he picks projects that will never end. How many? I wonder how many of these websites he has for different things. Like every time somebody gets like assaulted by the police, is Sean King at home buying up fucking domains? So he can put his fucking fundraising links in there. Mm-mm. So they endorsed Tahani Abushi, George Gascon, Julie Ganigal. I don't even know how to say these names. Jackie Esser, and these are district attorneys and prosecutors. Okay, so let's see. Come on. Oh, there's a black one. Look. So that's not this one. Delia Garza. That she's not the black one. Monique Worrell, Orange County, Florida. Then there's Kim Gardner. I think she's black too. Mike Schmidt, obviously not black. Victoria Burton Harris, black. That's very nice. There's some very black people here.
Hmm.
Kim Fox. I thought these people were already in the office though. So you like help get people that were already elected, or what? I'm like, what? Or you just came taking credit for it, Sean?
I think that he's just taking
Sean's just
credit
taking
for.
credit for it.
Yeah, he's doing the
I'm
AOC.
so tired.
The Bernie playbook. I'm sorry, it's not the AOC playbook.
Yeah, no, he gave it to AOC. Don't trip. So they're just gonna throw up whoever they want. I don't know if this group is the one who endorsed him. It's probably some other group he fucking founded a couple years back. You know him. Always a new group. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Really? Join the movement. Contribute. Are you gonna click on join the movement?
No.
I am. I did it.
Okay. Have fun with that.
Now I can see the strategy. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Here is the strategy. The Bernie Sanders presidential campaign pioneered a new approach to mass participation in electoral campaigns called big organizing. The low cost, high impact, digitally enabled, and volunteer powered strategies developed during the 2016 primary election offer a new playbook for winning down ballot races. Well, then why aren't y'all winning them all? Social media offers new opportunities to speak directly to voters with a big agenda for change and build audiences that are willing to take action and win real justice. The Real Justice PAC will seek to win county prosecutor races by testing, iterating, and scaling the big organizing approach outlined in
Huh.
the book Becky Bond co-authored titled "Rules for Revolutionaries: How Big Organizers Can
What
Change
is
Everything."
this? So they're just trying to sell books
He's like
and
recycling all kinds of shit. He's just like took some piece of this and a piece of that. Um, mm, he is so full of shit. One, elect prosecutors who will make a material impact on people's lives by helping end discriminatory policing, eliminating money bail, and rolling back practices that lead to mass incarceration. Two, win county prosecutor races of the systematic mass participation approach to digital and field pioneered the Bernie Sanders. When has Bernie ever done on mass incarceration? I don't get it. Why are we
I
lying?
have no idea.
Three, win races with a mandate for real justice by working to help candidates with a bold, clearly articulated platform. Oh my God, it's just, I cannot take much more of Sean King. Our tactics, fuck you, dude. He's so full of shit. Okay,
He's just trying to grift money from Democrats so other
he
Democrats
fucking
don't
totally
get
is.
money.
He's just like, it's getting to the. This one's getting kind of. It's just getting kind of old. So you can see him
Hmm.
recycling the same bullshit again, and he does. His heart's not in it. You know, he's not.
Because he's not
he's
getting
not.
the same amount of attention. He's not getting
He's
any attention. Every time he fucking pokes his head out, people just call him a grifter. Because he
he's
is
not
one.
even like really trying anymore. He's using the same old words. No, that's what happens when you get into your 40s.
Oh, fuck.
Mm. You start repeating yourself. Nobody wants to listen to you. They've heard it before. Whew. Cannot believe this motherfucker.
Oh my god, I'm in my 30s. I'm in my early 30s. People already do that to me.
You already do that? You already have that problem?
Yep. I think it just gets worse
Oh.
over time.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Oh well.
Well, we got this one. QAnon supporters think Biden's medical boot is, is hiding his ankle monitor from where he got arrested.
That shit cracks me up. That is actually kind of funny. Like you have to be pretty silly to think that. Come on now.
You would think so, right? Like, damn, like, then they wonder, like, liberals think we're dumb. It's not that we think that you're dumb. We don't. We think you're batshit insane.
We
So
think
we're just
they're
like,
evil.
and batshit. Supporters of a conspiracy theory QAnon, who believe several falsehoods and have made a number of inaccurate predictions down the years, have now turned their attention to Joe Biden's foot. It's revealed over the weekend that President-elect Biden had fractured his right foot while playing with his dog. And then they go on to talk about his x-rays. Following the news, followers of the baseless theory who think that Donald Trump has been waging a secret war against the deep state have regurgitated similar theories used against Clinton and McCain and suggested that Biden is wearing a medical boot to hide an ankle monitor because he has been arrested. Biden has an ankle bracelet. Biden didn't hurt his foot. He's got his ankle cuffs on, tweeted Joyce Ramgadi, along with the hashtag QAnon and WWGA1WGA, whatever that is. Oh, where we go one, we go all. Y'all are so corny. I am so sorry. That's how you know this is an old people movement. Amazing how common right ankle injuries are with these criminals. What?
Oh no,
So,
this again.
so I guess they only hurt their right ankles.
Let's see which ones Trump hurts.
Oh my God. QAnon influencers are already basically claiming Biden having to wear a cast due to a foot injury means he's going to have a tracking monitor on because he's secretly arrested. And
Save me.
they claim that leading Democratic figures will soon be getting arrested, a moment known as the storm. It has been one of the most prominent beliefs of QAnon supporters.
I
I don't go down the QAnon rabbit hole very often.
that's a scary place.
I refuse to go down there too often.
Why?
Um,
Why should you? It's trash. It's like going digging around
I
in a
would never.
dumpster.
It's like it.
That's
Well,
on fire.
That's on
you know,
fire. Exactly. Dumpster
I
fire.
can't. I can't go down the QAnon bullshit.
You don't have to. I don't even think you should. I
I
don't
think
think
they're
it's worth
all
your
full of
time.
shit.
You have
Nobody really
valuable
believes this
time.
shit.
Yeah.
They do. No, I promise you. I know people that
Come
believe
on.
that. Honest to goodness. I told you I got into an argument with our old youth pastor who was like, Kamala Harris worships
Oh,
the
no.
demon something and she eats babies. I'm like,
I told you. They told you. They told me. Oh my God. They were telling me the same stuff.
But then it would turn to all Democrats did. And I'm like, you're clearly off your psych meds. And I don't
Yeah.
say that loosely. Like, I use
Yeah.
psych meds. I'm not ashamed.
Me
But
too.
something was wrong.
Yeah, you have to take them though if you need them.
You have to take them if you need them. And something is clearly and she like got into a huge argument over it. Well, she was arguing. I just shut her down. I told her how stupid she was. And then after the election, she sent me a message and said she missed me. And I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, no, I'm too busy over here worshiping demons and eating babies right now. So sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Tone.
oh my God. So I
I
don't
believe that stuff though. I'm telling you.
Because they're
if
nutty
you
butters.
Sick. Oh my God.
Mostly
Why?
white
Because we've let them
evangelicals.
rot for too long.
We didn't fucking know. I mean, it was.
I mean, it's not our fault. I'm not saying that we should take
Like,
responsibility.
because we can't take them in.
No, because it's just plain.
And who's gonna what? How can you talk an idiot out of being an idiot? Like that's like
Yeah.
you-
There was a
what can you
special
do?
on. Maybe it hasn't come on yet, but it was like reviving QAnon or saving Q. I don't know. It was talking about like redeeming. I think it is, and it's talking about like pulling out your family and friends that have been sucked into the QAnon movement. I'm like, okay, we're sorry. We're sorry you're feeling this way, but let's come back to the real world. Like those people are ferocious. You can't. They just might
You
have
can't
to die
fucks with
off.
them.
No, they have to die off.
Or at
Oh my
least
God.
go away. Or be kind of without power over
We could
other
beat 'em.
communities.
Yeah, we can eat
We
them.
could beat them.
We could beat
That's the
them.
only thing I can think of. They just need
Go
to
put a
get beat.
sock and a soap
They'll
and
swear.
make a weapon.
I
God, they're
think they
fucking
would
nuts.
swear it's like demonic power, like the stuff that they believe. Like,
It's just
like I used to be able to
scary.
listen to some of Alex Jones' stuff. Like, okay, well,
I
Oh my
used to
gosh, let's rip him
every once in a while catch a
apart.
clip of it of Alex Jones,
Oh,
and I'd
yeah.
just be like, "How do people believe this shit?
Because
just
Like,
they're
who the fuck believes this shit?"
because
it,
their parents didn't care about them, probably.
it just
That's what I'm
gets
guessing.
so outlandish. Like you're totally living in fear of the boogeyman.
Yeah.
I am
Of
like,
the boogeyman.
I'm reading this shit, and then what? Okay, fine, 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 fine. You're all insane. Georgia,
Georgia.
Georgia. What we're having in Georgia is what? The progressives who think that they can use the same tactics all over the nation have discovered in Georgia they have to adapt their efforts.
Because nobody wants the shit. That's I'm sorry, that's a New York state of mind. Like my husband is from Georgia, and I can tell you now, his family, they're not on board with that crazy far left wing bullshit. Like they
Nope.
don't want to defund the police. They don't want
I mean, what
Medicare
if we
for
need to call the
all.
police?
No, it's all that's it's just ideological bullshit.
Yep.
And they don't want it in Georgia. You're talking in Georgia, the peach state, like they don't want it. They don't
You know,
want
I
it.
gotta call the police on white people.
Do I gotta call the police on white people?
I
There's a
call
lot of
it
white people out
criminal.
here who are very bad.
They're very bad. Oh,
Yeah,
in
they're
Alaska?
dangerous.
Yes, they're
Hell yeah, they're fucking dangerous,
I
man.
bet so in Alaska. I don't envy you on that front.
Yeah, there are some dangerous white people out here, and and you say that, and then they'd be like, "You're being racist." No, 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 no.
Nope.
And
You
you have to
guys are
explain what racism is to them.
dangerous. You're dangerous. Just fucking admit it. You're fucking dangerous.
And then
They
they
all
admit
have.
it usually, which is so scary to me. I'm
They
like, oh
do, and
my
that
god.
is scary. They have guns. Everybody has a gun, and everybody thinks that they personally aren't they're not the one you have to
You're
worry
not
about.
the problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not the problem.
You're,
It's some random other people that they can't even think of who couldn't possibly use a gun safely. Like I'm like, do you hear yourself? Like all of your neighbors are fucking cool. You'd give them all guns and let them come to your house. Like,
let them all
well,
drink and come to your house with your guns.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Let them
Yeah,
drink
let's get them drunk.
or do some of that
The little,
yeah,
yeah.
whatever the hell they got out here. They have the alcohol. They man. So we're alcoholics out here.
Hmm.
And a lot of people drink Rich and Rare, and it drives me crazy
What's rich and rare?
because I find Rich and Rare. I have no idea. It's brown
Oh.
liquor. It's brown alcohol. I think it's whiskey, and there's just bottles of it everywhere.
Gross.
It's gross. Did you see what it is, Faye?
No.
It's whiskey, I think.
I
I
don't
don't
care.
know
I
the
think all the
difference.
alcohol is gross.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know the difference between whiskey and other things. Oh
Ingredients.
wait, I know what vodka is.
I
'Cause that's
think
like
it's how it's made. How it's
right,
Also
like
that.
yeah.
or what it's made out of. Because I know I don't like
Yeah.
Southern Comfort. It smells like rotten oranges or some shit. Because this girl threw it up in a locker room one time.
Well, that would be the reason
No,
you
it's
don't
not
like it.
that.
It's the throwing up part.
Her name was Hazel, and she threw all of it up. Hazel, you threw that shit up like
I don't give a fuck.
cascaded it.
I'm not mad at Hazel. I'm mad at you for telling me.
Hazel, that was not cool.
Oh, goodness.
You know. So that's going on with the QAnon people.
Yeah,
And
it is.
I don't think Biden's gonna respond any more than he responds to AOC and them.
Why would he?
That's
Like you
lovely.
can't pay attention to every bit of ignorance that's out there, everything that people say.
God, for real.
You
They'll
just
go
have to-
crazy.
Yeah, you gotta ignore some of this shit.
Literally.
Gotta pace yourself with the bigotry.
Like that's Trump's problem. Like someone says his nose is too big, and then he wants to start tweeting about how he's got the best nose ever. No, never had a nose as perfect as his. You can't say anything. You can't.
Trump really
respond
hates
to
himself.
everything.
Otherwise, he
does.
wouldn't be like that.
He really does. I mean, it starts with childhood trauma. If he was treated the way Mary Trump says that he was in her book, But at some point along the way, you've got to realize how fucked up you are and want to get help.
Yeah,
He's
especially with
grown,
his amount of
so
resources.
it's up to him to make a decision. So, what do you guys think about? Okay, former school principal Jamal Bowman. You
What
like
I
him?
don't know. I don't know him.
Yeah, I
He has
don't
a
know.
list of names for Joe Biden's education secretary
Okay,
because
I don't know him. That's really funny.
Really?
because he knows so much about running, like being the
Oh my god.
president and shit. So like he has like the
Running
whole
a federal
list.
education process.
Yeah, I mean, like, why would Biden, whose wife is also a teacher, and ever need to like look any further than him for advice on who to
Mhm.
choose? I want all the
His
progressives to sit the fuck down. I like
Sit the
up.
fuck down, you
just let
bitches.
Yes.
me like you, okay? Why can't you let me like you?
I think there's
You
a
ain't got
list.
to be like that. You ain't got to do all that. You need to
It's
get a list of
true.
things you need to do at your job. You
Yes.
need to
Oh
get
my
a
god,
list
yes.
of things you need to hit and books you need to read and things you need to look up and shit you need to do for your first day at work. You need
You
to
need
make a
to
list
go
of your
get a
of the
job.
of the possible people that will vote for the legislation that you want to write in your head. Start listing that out. You need to do
Yes.
that. How
Yes.
about do that?
Do that
Learn
first.
about and spend the first few months learning about your job at the house. 90 days, first 90 days needs to be
Yep.
all about your job. Because if you do what AOC did, bruh, man, you ain't gonna get elected again.
Mm-mm.
This is not gonna happen. Cori
Because
Bush, you
no one
too.
has
Cori
the
Bush need to
backup.
take a clue from what's happening to AOC and look around
You
and decide
should.
whether that's what she wants to do with her time. Does
With her
she
life.
want to be the next AOC, the black AOC, or whatever, what have you? That's fine. But what she needs to know is that there is somebody who has had that very same seat that she is occupying right now for 20 something years, and he will take it back. He has no problem if you can't do the job. He'll take it
Oh
back.
my goodness.
Yeah.
He'll take it back. And
Oh my
he
goodness.
wasn't a bad legislator. So it's not
Mm-mm.
like they replaced him just because they hated him or he was terrible. They was giving her a chance, and sometimes that dynasty stuff does ring true to me. Like I don't believe in dynasties or whatever. But
Right.
if you're gonna do
Right.
a piss poor job, honey,
Move out the way.
move out the way and
Yeah.
let somebody that knows the area, they know what their constituents need. Let them do the job. We do
And
not
it
need
isn't just black
bullshit.
people voting out a black man because
No,
they're afraid of
no,
him
it is
having
what
a
it
little
is.
dynastic
No.
power behind him.
Nah, it was like
He was helped.
sometimes yeah, she was fucking help, and this is her second time running against him.
I did not know that.
I didn't
Yeah, she ran
either.
against him
I
and
thought she
lost the
was
first time,
fresh.
and then she came back and this time she got him.
Ah,
So it
okay.
wasn't like she just was like one of the AOC things where it came out of nowhere. This is something she
Right.
planned and she's been
Okay.
working on for years.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, like, I feel like she has been acting smarter than AOC. I'll say that. I don't know if I'm right, but I'll say
I don't think so.
it.
I'm not happy.
I think you have every right not to be happy.
I don't like
Not that my
I'm
opinion
black.
has,
Everything black people do
Yes, it
reflects
does.
on me. I don't like anything funny.
I don't like
She needs
that.
to stop.
It sucks. I'm sorry that it's like that, but it's true.
Sometimes,
But it's like that though.
But it is like that, though. Yes.
sometimes
Exactly right, Serene.
black progressives get to thinking that they're just like their white friends. And they can do what their white friends do. Well, their white friends don't live in their district. And their white friends don't have to, their white friends at work, they don't have to deal with the same kind of people
Right.
Yeah.
to get elected. You start acting a fool. Honey, you in the Midwest, right? She in the Midwest?
I'm in the Midwest. She's in the
This is
Midwest.
not going that's not gonna go
It's
down.
not gonna go down.
That's not gonna go down.
Mm-mm.
Better display some good manners and some skill at problem solving and
Yep.
thinking and some independence of mind where you're not oh, I'm in this little group, so I got to do what they do. You better make sure to know they sent you to Congress.
And
They
they
didn't
can
send
send
you
you
to Congress
home.
to be you and AOC or you and Ayanna or you and Rashida or you and Elon. It's not about y'all.
No.
They sent you to go and do what they asked you to do. If you're not going to do what they asked you to do, they can send you right back home.
And they will.
because ain't nothing promised to us. And ain't nobody deserving it. Not like I don't feel like anybody's owed anything. Progressives like to say that they're owed a voice or a this or a that or a this. I don't feel like anybody owed shit. My
Nope.
candidate was Kamala Harris.
All day.
She dropped out.
Mhm.
I went to Biden immediate. I was grateful
Yep.
that he picked her for VP.
Yep.
Bitch, guess what? I'm satisfied. I really am. I know that together that they are going to do the right thing. And no matter if I sit here screaming at the top of my lungs, it ain't really gonna change what they're gonna do because they're grown.
I feel like they already know what they're gonna do,
They do,
and they
and
don't need the list
I'm
of
so
demands.
happy to see that they're
Yes.
confident. Makes me
Yes.
confident. I'm cool.
Yes.
I'm not gonna fucking sit up here and get bogged down in the minutia
No.
because I'm not irrelevant.
It's like they don't have anything else to do though. There's so
They're
many little
irrelevant.
problems they could be focusing on instead of trying to tell this man, this elected figure, like if you wanted the damn job
Grown
so
ass
badly,
man,
you should have run for president. That's what you do.
record number of votes.
Yes.
When
I just,
AOC gets her 80 million people voting for her and makes her president, she can decide who to pick
that's my
for the
point.
office of budget
That's my point.
management.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's my point.
Okay? Because I'm getting a little bit like, I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
how Bernie bro feels. Whoa, they none of these people endorsed Biden. None of these people endorsed Biden at all. They sat there. Well, I believe Tara Reid. Oh, get on, get on, get on, get on, get on. Now they're all. We're the ones that took him over the top. We're the ones that wanted.
They don't
We're
even
the ones that wanted.
vote. If they're going to take somebody over the top, why wouldn't it be Bernie Sanders?
Yep.
Well, they couldn't get him up over the top.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's because we were standing in the way, and it was rigged. It was rigged. It was rigged. I want the Bernie Bros to sit down and listen carefully. Do you see Trump running around talking about rigged?
They
That's
sound
exactly
just
how the
like
fuck
them.
you sound.
They
Mhm.
sound just like them.
Y'all all sound just as stupid as he does. Every time you pull that shit out your ass, I'll just be like,
You
What
just
is
be like
I
MAGA.
didn't even say rigged about the Hillary shit. I just said he got help from foreign entities. He got help from places he should not have. And James Comey did not do the right thing. I know he didn't do the right thing.
No, he didn't.
Um, and Anthony Weiner is a terrible fucking person. Fuck him.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there was a confluence of things. It wasn't one thing or another thing or another thing. It wasn't just the Bernie Bros. It wasn't just this or that or the emails or the server or the passing out. It was all these things together. Made it the way it was, and that's fine. Like I've accepted that. I long accepted more. Like and that is why I did the K Hive because I felt like I didn't do enough for Kamala. A lot of people, they talk about it like it was this and that. You don't know. You weren't there.
They just thought they were
How
there.
does it start? How did it start? You don't know. You didn't ask me. I'm not gonna even fucking tell anybody anymore because you don't fucking know and you're never gonna know now. Well,
They'd been there, they would know.
if they had
Yeah.
asked me or if they weren't like the people that do the most like talking like they know something are the ones that I talked to the least and wanted to talk to the least. So it's like okay, but we're shutting that down anyway. So it's like
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not. I don't hashtag K Hive because really Kamala needs space. Like you can't have these movements. Like I mean, like you see how the Bernie Bros after the election were like, go away, right? Go
Yeah.
away. Go away and like don't bother her. Like we're not supposed
Yeah.
to be here bothering her.
Let her work.
Let her work. Let her do her thing. If you can't let her do her thing, then
Then maybe
you don't
you
give
should
a
be
fuck
the one
about her.
doing it. I mean, that's my thing. Like, how are you going to tell her how to do her job? If you wanted it, you should have run for that position. You should have run for president. She did.
Yep. They like to be insulting, and she didn't get any delegates. I'm like, okay, are you a Bernie bro? Yeah. Bernie got zero electors over
None.
2 fucking runs for president. Why are
None.
you doing this? Why are you doing this? So, like, I realize that they're stupid. A lot of
Mhm.
them are children.
Yeah.
They're not worth the
They
time
can do
talking
that.
to. So, like, I don't bother with them. Like, you don't see me getting in a lot of bitch fights with them anymore. I'll fucking roll out because I'm like, oh, okay, well, this one's talking to me more than 3 tweets. Means I need a break. I need to get the fuck off fucking Twitter once it gets to that point. So, fuck that shit. But yeah. Now let's talk about the fucking thing that I woke up and like I fucking cracked up about and I couldn't stop cuz this morning I wake up and what greeted my beautiful eye?
Is it AOC getting?
Joe Manchin, Dragon, AOC, kind of shady though like Mariah Carey does. Like, oh, I don't know her and I've never met her, but you know, what I hear
That's
she
exactly what he said. I
she
guess
doesn't do her job or whatever,
yeah,
so
he says the only work he sees her do is on Twitter. Is that how he
he
worded it?
said she let me go and see exactly. Like,
Exactly what he said.
exactly.
All the
Let's get
way
that down.
Go look
all the way.
exactly what he said. I don't know. Every time I
It's funny. He's just fucking dismissed.
AOC deserves what she gets right now.
Mm,
She been told and told and told. Shut up.
please shut up.
Just shut up. You ain't gotta talk all the time. Just be quiet. But she can't be fucking quiet because she's fucking annoying. But hold on. What did I just do? Oh, okay. So the Justice Dems, like they're like, I don't know. I think they think that they're like, think they're relevant or whatever, but they're not. So it's like really funny. So let's see. Okay, so she got murdered, but you know what I noticed about Red State Dems?
They don't give a fuck.
Red
None.
State Dems are fucking brutal.
They treat it more like a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they will beat your motherfucking ass with words.
They will
And
tailgate and then, fucking
when they're from the South,
riot.
though, the way it falls is like I'm not a Southerner. I'm from the West, so it doesn't hit my ears the same way it hits the Southerners' ears, or even the Midwesterners' ears, because y'all right there on the cusp. So I'll hear it, I'll see it, and then I'll have to see it again in order to like get the full effect of what just
Mhm.
happened.
It's
Yeah.
subtle.
It's subtle. That's a little bit of that's a little bit subtle. Thank
A little
you.
bit
It's
subtle. Yeah. Like it is though.
he said, I guess she put the dagger stare on me. I don't know the young lady. I really don't. Never met her. I'm understanding she's not that active with her bills or in committee. She's more active on Twitter than anything else. Bitch, what what Yes, yes you are. And
That was so fire. I was
ah,
screaming.
ah,
I was like, ooh,
that's
ouch.
what she gets. I look, where's she at? She ain't responded yet.
Because she doesn't want to draw attention.
There's a difference between a soundbite and a motherfucking paper or a
Hasn't she beat up on
newspaper
him
and a
before?
tweet.
Hasn't she beat up specifically on him before on Twitter?
Mm-hmm. Well, she said some shit, but it's her supporters. They always use him as a punching
She's
bag.
not used to people fighting back.
Mm-mm. She's not.
She's a bully. She reminds
And
me
if
of my
Mansion jumped
stepsister.
in, that means somebody asked him to probably punch her ass.
Yeah. Like enough is enough. Get her.
Yeah.
Because he can take it.
He's a
Funny
big
thing
boy.
about Mansion pisses all of us off at some time or another. Then we go back and see if any of the votes he took that pissed us off actually affected the outcome.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. He only takes those votes when we gonna lose anyway.
That's fair.
So I'm fine with Mansion, but when he does this shit, he doesn't get the same blowback other Dems get, and I think it's because he's in a red state and doesn't give a fuck. What you gonna tell a
That's
motherfucker
Because
in West
they
in West
know at the
Virginia?
very least that fighting with him, if they are
You
leftists,
better bring your
like,
motherfucking boxing gloves.
yeah, exactly.
The bros are already always talking shit about him. So what? If they talk shit again, well, what they're gonna talk shit more?
yeah.
Yawn. The rest of us are just
Like,
gonna clap because we're
how
tired of her
predictable
ass.
is that though?
So I think the reason why like shit has gone to a head like this is because people like Nira Tanden. People don't sleep on how much people like
Mhm.
her. She's
Mm.
fucking likable.
Yeah, she is.
She's
She
funny.
seems super
And
likable. I like what I've seen
Right?
about her
She's
and
funny.
learned
She's
about her.
cute.
little
She's
clap back.
smart. She's everything, right? She's got a little bit of everything that you know that you would want in someone who works for the government that you know is competent. They don't like how competent she is.
They don't like that she actually works. Let's be clear.
I use
Yeah.
words like competent when I mean work. They can't work, girl. They don't know how. They do not know. Oh my god! I tried to fucking discuss something with somebody this morning and realized I can't talk to them because we're not working with the same set of information.
Mm-mm.
You know, they're asking me, "Well, I don't see why we can't just, you know, just
Well, because
get, get rid
they've
of debt."
never worked a
Like, do
minimum
you
wage
even
job.
understand what we're talking? Why are you here? Like, if you haven't read Biden's plan, so you already know what's in it, what the offer already is on the table. Why are
Right.
you even talking about some
Exactly.
shit? Because you're acting like there's no offer on the table. There's nothing going on, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Why isn't that enough? Tell me, explain to me why that's not enough.
They
Who
don't
Because
know what's
grifters
in
they don't
not
even know what the
apply.
fuck they want. They don't expect to get anything. They just expect a new opportunity to fundraise and grift. That's all that shit is about.
Yep.
Just like Sean King. That's why he only fucks with certain issues
Ah,
that won't never get solved.
issues
Yep.
that will draw the least of us. Did I show you that email I sent? Did you see
What?
the email that I got this morning? That grassroots law project?
Yeah.
That's targeted to every Black person that I know that's not fully politically engaged, but understand there are issues, there are
How
systems
is he getting all these?
in the
I
Black
hope he's
community. And that's who he's promoting out to.
stop giving your number, your fucking email addresses out. Everybody, stop it.
Yeah.
Stop
They're
sharing
just
it.
selling them, just selling.
They're just selling them. I know. But you know what? I put my email filters up and they work for me. But whatever. That shit goes straight to my fucking spam. Sometimes I'll go in there and see some shit from one of those groups, like Liz Warren. I'm like, bitch, did you buy my email address?
Clearly,
Because I would have never given you my. It would have never happened.
I had to block Real Justice. I don't even know how they got my email address. It's like, join, become a platinum member. I'm like, what? Delete. This was like a year or so ago. Starting
Yeah, I
to,
do it now too. I block people.
yeah.
That's fair.
I block people on Facebook, email, text message, phone call. I will block you out of my life. Don't piss me off. Or
I
just,
will try not to.
oh, Faye, I could never block you.
Oh, you're so sweet to
Oh,
me.
see, now we're doing sweet time.
It only lasts like 45 seconds, so let's.
Like a cat.
That's why I get along with cats.
Short bursts of niceness. So the Mansion Ocasio Cortez brawl is turning out to be shorter than I expected. I guess he just knocked her out with one punch. What's up?
You didn't say anything back.
I ain't see nothing. No, I don't see nothing. What's up?
She,
She's gonna
Um,
wait like a month and then she's gonna come back with something.
you have to think about it. Is that what?
I just want y'all to know that Jacobin magazine is super duper, super fucking mad
Why?
about Nira. So,
Why?
Yeah.
Like, why are they so scared of her?
um,
Why are they afraid of her? She has good hair, and
who
nice
Yeah.
eyeliner.
did you say? Some well, who has good hair? Who?
Yeah.
I meant like nice hair, and I fucked up, and I'm sorry.
She has thick hair. It's really nice. She does. She does.
It is so good. It's so
Mhm.
nice.
People,
I
you
just
know
like
what?
people
They're
when they
mad because
have
she's pretty and she's funny and she's smart and
bring
she
back
owns
big
them
hair.
and they think about her all the time and they can't get her out of their head and that's just what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If I was a Bernie bro, I'd fucking be digging on her too. I'd be like, God, she's so smart. She knows all the shit that I need to
Yeah.
know and I
I'd be
don't
like,
know.
Knows
please fight
all
me. Please beat me up. I know what they're into and they're thinking it. They're like, God, please.
Please beat me
Let
up.
her acknowledge me.
Oh, oh man.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, oh. My favorite part of today, I think, was when everybody was making fun of AOC because she got dragged by a mild mannered West Virginian. He doesn't drag anybody.
No.
But everybody has their point. Everybody has their enough is enough point. Everybody knows what
Oh, she fucking fucked with the wrong one. I said you don't.
I think I remember her even fighting on him a little bit, and he just did nothing. He did
Yeah,
nothing,
man. Humping on his leg and shit.
and he literally like came out and was just like,
Oh,
and she was like, ugh.
he probably rolled the paper out. Boop, boop. Sit down. Oh, and look, if she would learn her job, she might be good at it one day. But she would have to actually learn it. It's not all about giving speeches and responses prepared by your staff members.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
it's
not all
not a job
about
that people can just tell you how to do. She
no.
has
And
to
submitting a
learn.
bill is not enough. You need to go back and find out why it's not making it through committee. What you can do to change the bill in order to get it through. Like you need to work on shit. Like maybe you're not submitting good bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't talk to your
Maybe you're doing
colleagues enough
things
and
that
they don't
people want. You don't really
back
know.
of the
You're
queue.
telling people what they want instead of finding out what they need.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, you're over here. She's out here making grandstands about what we need. What we need. What? Well, where are you on that? How much work have you put into that? When is AOC going to be like responsible for doing the job that she was hired to do? Because she points the finger, and so can do this, and this person can do that. What? Well, what can you do?
You.
What's your part in this? So, I mean, I get a lot of these youngins come in, they're like, I'm an activist.
I'm an
She's like 8 years younger than me. I'm an activist. And I'm like, that's cool. That's real nice.
But you're not a
Activists
politician.
don't work in Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get in Congress, you are called a legislator. If you cannot legislate, why are you there?
Then go back.
If you want to protest the legislature, I am all for it. Quit your job and go and be a full-time protester. But when you go in the people's house and you have things to do for the people, you need to get them fucking done. I see Maxine Waters always trying to get something done.
Yep, always.
I see Lauren Underwood always trying to get something done.
Always.
Sharice Davis always trying to get something done. There are so many people. I mean, Clyburn, everybody. They work together. They talk to people. They even talk to people they don't like that much in order to get shit done. And they make compromises around the edges and what they can live with and what they can live without. They deal with that. But there's a core set of values that you keep. Hold on.
It's true though.
Are you guys there?
I'm here. I think
What
Bianca
happened?
froze.
Okay.
Bianca, where
I'm
did you
literally
go?
freezing. It's so cold in here.
It is. Oh.
Yes. It's like 28 degrees.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, not in my house, but outside.
Yeah, that's so cold though. Gotta get bundled up and turn on a heater if you got one.
Yes. Well, I wrote down and turned on the whole house heat. Well, the second floor heater. We never heat the third floor unless we have somebody staying up there, which there's no reason to be up there. First and second floor, I think mid-November we turned it on.
Mhm. That makes sense. Right?
When the temperature drops, I don't care what the calendar says.
Right. It's winter time.
There she is. So I'm still stuck on this whole.
I was totally gonna go get.
What happened?
I was gonna go get some cake if like it was just kicking me off. I was gonna get some cake.
Cake sounds good. Like yellow
Right?
chocolate icing. I'm here for it.
You kicking me off? I'll get some cake.
Get me
I
some
can get
cake.
cake.
Nothing for me.
I was eating ice cream earlier. I was like, this feels great.
Oh
I
wait.
have samosas. I'm gonna eat those soon.
I don't know what I was saying though, and I know I was screaming it, but whatever.
I don't
Right?
know. She said ice
God.
cream, and I have ice cream downstairs, and I'm thinking this might be time for me to go break it out. Cookies and cream.
Yeah, me too. I got cookies and cream. What? We're doing the cookies and cream.
It sounds delicious.
Not mint and chip. Cookies and cream. Mint and chip is like toothpaste with chocolate in it.
Oh no, I can't do that.
Ugh. Oh, and hi, America, everybody, the one person that's watching. Pepsi's better than Coke.
I
Okay?
disagree.
Fucking better. Sorry.
I
Agree.
saw someone using the moon from the old Pepsi commercials, the moon guy who was put to like a weird Pepsi song, as just like a weird wall painting today for their restaurant. And I was like, that's so cool. I know what that's
Oh,
from.
Moonwalk Pepsi.
What?
The commemorative Moonwalk Pepsi. Is that what you're
Yeah, I think I'm talking about that, but there was a really weird song that they paired with it that has become a vaporwave like song that people use to like remix and stuff.
If it's
People
Michael
have,
Jackson, I'm gonna beat you.
yeah, I'm not gonna say it was Michael Jackson though. Obviously, he did everything. He did so many.
I'm so lucky I don't live next to you. I would go. I would put on my boots and trudge across the. I'd be so sad.
You're gonna go through the mud, the frozen.
all the way over there, like, Faye.
This season on Ice
damn it, it's
Truckers,
Michael Jackson.
Bianca goes to
Oh,
beat her
fucking
friend's ass.
Ice walkers. She goes across the street to see what Faye is even thinking.
But no, it
Hey,
was
what
Michael
is he even
Jackson.
thinking?
But he
I thought it couldn't be Michael Jackson because she would have said Michael Jackson.
Girl,
it had to be though. He did everything.
Ooh,
Come on.
I'm wearing a flannel. As you can see, this is Alaskan outfit. This is like our
uniform.
our tuxedo.
Is that like the Alaskan uniform?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is like if you're dressed up at a barbecue, you're wearing one of these.
I wear flannels, and my Canadian family, they're like, "Oh my god, only farmers wear flannel." I'm like, "You guys are farmers," and they're like, "We don't wear flannel," and I'm like, "Okay."
But only
Well, they
farmers.
maybe don't really know what fucking only farmers wear.
Mhm. I'm gonna tell them
'Cause,
that. I'm gonna tell them that Alaskans love flannel.
Tell them it's our fucking.
It's your fucking your fuckwear. It's your lingerie.
It's what we wear, man.
Yeah.
It's what we wear.
Sounds like
It's
a
how we
commercial.
Evening gown.
What?
It sounds like a commercial. It's what we wear.
It's what we
It's
wear.
what we wear.
Flannel. It's what we wear.
Cause it's fucking cold.
It's true.
There's we everybody here goes to REI or Sportsman's Warehouse or Cabela's. That's where you go, unless you're black. And if you're black, like you have to like just suffer and go to Burlington Coat Factory.
Oh,
And it's just like ever since the super puffy coat went out of style, like we're like lost here. We're like
Don't even know what to
fucking
do with
do?
yourselves.
yeah, we're not happy with the fucking
Yeah, white people stole the puffy coat. What was that
They've
about?
like skinnied it down the puffy coat
Yeah.
and they put new material in there so it's warmer and it keeps you warmer. But we're like, can we get our puffy coats back
Please.
with the goose feathers in it?
The
Yeah.
problem with that coat, the Prima Loft version of it, is my parents refuse to believe that those coats are warm.
What coat?
Really?
The Prima Loft, the skinny.
Yeah, right. Like they are kind of,
They
but
are
like yeah,
I
you've
thought
never worn
so.
one.
My parents refuse to believe that they're
Oh well,
more.
you're not in fucking butt fucked Alaska like I am.
This is true.
You're in butt fucked Alaska.
Well,
They
Yeah,
were,
but
28 degrees right now.
but I don't actually go out on walks or anything, so I don't fucking know,
mhm.
dude. Like I walk from my car into the store, and then I walk back into my car. Sometimes somebody pulls a gun on me on the way, but whatever. Because it's Alaska. And that's what we do here. Faye, you don't seem impressed.
I'm I was falling into a bush, so I just had to get out of the bush for a second.
All right. Well, great.
Great.
Now I have practiced doing live streaming. I don't have to practice anymore. So,
Did it go well?
I don't know.
You gonna go watch it?
No.
Okay.
I, I just needed content to put on my channel. So like if somebody ever like wants to see me just being myself and this is me being myself.
Mhm.
Snapchat's still racist. It's
Mhm.
making me way lighter than I am. But whatever.
It's a weird form of racism, Snapchat.
Snapchat hates dark skin. It ruins everything. It like tries to make you super like pale and white because it's like I like white people better. Like that's Snapchat. Like it loves white people. If you're
Bad
white,
Snapchat.
if you're white, it'll make you whiter.
I don't like that Snapchat.
You know, like that. I don't like that shit either. So done with the live stream. Done with it.